The following practice is to help invigorate and re-energize our Jing, our essential essence of being, of purpose, and of willpower. Our essential essence resides deep in our lower abdomen, the place of our life force. The pelvis, the kidneys, the sex organs, and the bladder all collectively create a safe haven for life-giving capacity. It is here where deep energetic reserves exist and where our entire lifespan of vitality pulls from. It is also where deep parts of us can hide. This is where we can hold fear, insecurity, doubts, and traumas. We innately protect this sensitive part of us, maybe even ignore it. But in that protection comes armored walls shielded from further trauma, where the reaches of deep healing hide away. This core of our body and our energetic existence is what we will be connecting to in this practice. We'll be going inward and build a deeper awareness and appreciation of our root of vitality, where our physical and energetic power stems from. To nourish this part of ourselves allows fear to be transformed into wisdom and cultivates power, purpose, drive, and will. This practice will focus on our life-giving energy, the core of our vitality and our existence, and where all our energy is rooted and stems from. So we'll begin by rubbing our palms together, building heat into the center of our palms, and then rubbing along our belly with our healing palms, bringing our hands along the back side of the body, rubbing along the kidneys that live just below the lower aspect of our rib cage. Our kidneys are directly related to this entire area. Our bladder, our sex organs, lower back, pelvis. We're sort of just bringing some love and awareness to this area with our healing palms. We'll begin to swing our arms so that our front of our arm taps against our lower torso, and then the back of the arm gently but firmly taps against our kidneys, stimulating the energy of the kidneys, stimulating our entire lower belly, warming up our spine. Releasing cortisol, our main stress hormone. Coming up on one heel as we turn towards the opposite side. Allowing our arms now to rise higher, tapping against our chest in the front. Continuing to tap against our kidneys. Slowly begin to unwind, relax. We're going to bring our hands along the waistline, have our fingertips pressing towards the earth. Feet are a little wider, knees are loose. We're going to press forward with our hips and then round out to the sides, pressing into our palms and over to the other side, making a large circle. Keeping our head relatively stationary so that the movement just comes from the hips, opening the pelvis, the lower back. Noticing any tightness or tension. Just working through it lovingly. Making sure your circles are smooth. When you get to the top of your circle, you'll reverse directions. And then when you get to the top of your circle, keeping your hands where they are, now you're going to use the upper part of your torso. You're going to lean forward and out and around, protecting your lower back with your palms. Notice where you have any tightness or tension in this direction. Breathing through it. You get to the top of your circle, reverse directions. Relax. And we're going to pedal onto our feet. So we're going to rise up on one heel, coming down on the opposite heel, lifting and sinking, pressing against the earth as you rise and making connection with the earth as you come down, pressing. This helps to open the area of the bottom of the feet that connects to your kidneys. Helps to open the fascia in the feet, the toes. We have 6 meridians that begin in the toes, that run up the legs: kidney, bladder, liver, gallbladder, spleen, and stomach. I'll turn to the side so you can just see how mindfully I come down on my heels, rolling across the foot. You can rotate the shoulders in the same direction, allowing the whole body to get a little bit of a ripple effect into the spine and hips. And relax, shake anything out. Then we're going to do some neck rolls. I'll turn to the side again. We're going to bring our chin down to our chest, roll the chin down towards the earth and out in front of us as we lift up towards the sky. Back to neutral, chin down, roll down, roll forward, lift high. And always listen to your body, so if any movement feels uncomfortable, just back off a little bit. Make the movement smaller. Or just breathe in its place. This is your practice, your body. Listen in and honor where your body is in the moment. So we're opening our cervical spine, our thoracic spine, and allowing the ripple to come all the way down into the sacrum. One more time in this direction. And then we're going to reverse directions. So starting from neutral, reaching our chin forward, scooping down, bringing it up along the chest, looking up, reaching forward, down and up. One more time. And relax. Now we'll get into our neutral position. It's called Wuji. Bring your feet about hip width apart so that your toes are pointing forward. They can come slightly out if that's more comfortable. Pointing relatively forward, our knees are bent in the same direction as our toes. Our tailbone is tucked under. So feet are anchored to the earth as if you're growing tree roots from the bottoms of your feet into the earth. Knees are relaxed. The tailbone is tucked, not overly tucked, but pointed down as if it's another root anchoring you to the earth. This helps your lower back open and your spine elongate. So the top of your head is now reaching up towards the sky. So feet are anchored into the earth, tree roots, tailbone tucked, spine long, head reaching up. So you're sinking into the feet, rooted, yet you're reaching up from the top of the head. So you're kind of pulling in both directions, but in a relaxed alignment. Arms are loose at your sides, shoulders relaxed and down. Chest is soft, chin is slightly tucked down. Jaws relaxed, and you're going to be breathing in and out through the nose, deep into the lower belly. So you're bringing vital breath in through the nose, into the belly. And as you exhale, you're pulling everything in. So inhale, relaxing out in all directions. As you exhale, you're pulling in and up from the perineum, the base of the torso. So you can use your hands as I am as a guide. You inhale, you're relaxing out. And as you exhale, you're pulling everything, concentrating this breath into the lower belly. Inhaling, relax. Exhaling, pulling everything in. So imagine this golden light in the lower abdomen, brightening as you bring it in, the breath, and concentrating as you exhale in. Creating this pump with your breath, with your mind, and with your body, recharging this energetic reserve that through our lifetime becomes depleted through stress, through all kinds of activities that just depletes us. And if we don't protect this area, recharge it, we become weak, our energy becomes depleted, we can become unwell, and we don't live our best life. You bring our hands now to that area, the lower dantian, palm over palm in front of each other, right below the navel. The lower dantian translates to elixir field. This is a place where energy is cultivated so that it can be dispersed and create healing ripples through the rest of our body. This is a source of movement, of power, of will. We'll spread our feet a little wider, keeping our knees soft. We'll begin to shift into one foot and then shift into the other. Keeping the tailbone anchored towards the earth, we're just pressing against the earth as we lift up and ripple across to the other foot, sinking into the earth. Pressing, lifting, shifting, sinking. Once you get the movement, I invite you to close your eyes. You can really sense the shift of energy that comes from the core of your lower belly, deep into the center of yourself, hidden away. So as your energy presses, ripples up, crosses that elixir field into the other leg, into the earth, all of your movements start here. So open your eyes if they're not already. We'll bring our hands, one hand across as we shift to that side, and bringing the other hand across. First hand comes down. Breath is natural. Just shifting and lifting. Again, you can close your eyes if you feel comfortable to do so, and just notice your lower back, the center of your lower back, connected to your lower dantian. This whole area is your power source. Notice how it engages as you ripple from side to side. You can turn a little more on an angle toward each side, just noticing how your pelvis opens and your core engages, compensates, reacts. The center of your lower back is called the Ming Men in Chinese medicine. Ming Men means life gate. So slow down your arms. Bring your feet closer together. Squeezing in your thighs, squeezing together your knees. If this is uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to open your feet a little bit. I will demonstrate it closed in. So imagining you're holding a board between your knees. Now that area that I brought your attention to, the Ming Men. For the last movement we were doing this, and the Ming Men was engaging. So imagine you have dragon wings that start in the lower back. Strong, centered, rising all the way up and out. So as you have your legs together or slightly apart, keeping your tailbone anchored down so that your spine is still long. We're going to inhale, bring our arms up to the sides. And we're going to exhale as we turn. Both palms are going to face towards the back of the wall as you turn. And then turning back towards the center, arms falling down. So inhale, lift up. Exhale, turning now to the other side. Palms face away. Palms come back to center. Arms float down. So the movement is just coming from the waist and up. The legs are stationary. There might be a slight turn, but you're concentrating on the lower back, the waist, as if you have wings, dragon wings, rooting up. So as if you are opening your wings from your lower back, rising, inhaling, turning both palms as you exhale to turn. Inhale to turn back to center. Exhale to float down. Rise, wings unfold, inhaling. Exhale as you turn. Inhale as you float back to center. Exhale, floating down. Keeping your hands very loose, majestic. This is called dragon flying. Root lifting from the Ming Men. Wings unfurl, turning, centering, releasing. Do it one more time on each side. Inhale to rise from the core. Turn at your center. Coming back to center. Floating down. And relax. Bring one hand over the other in front of the lower dantian. Bring your feet back to neutral position. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. Bringing your breath down into the lower belly. Meeting you in your palms. Concentrating your breath. concentrating your chi, your life force energy, all into your core. Next movement. We're going to step forward with one foot. It does not matter which. So as we step forward, we're going to lift our hands up. So we'll step forward, lift our hands up our torso, looking up, and then hands come down as your foot meets the other foot. Scooping down, rising up, stepping back with one foot as you lift, and back with the other foot as your hands fall. I'll show you again. Stepping forward as your hands rise, rising up, looking up, stepping to meet it as your hands come down, coming all the way down, scooping, lifting as one foot comes back, lifting, looking up, other hand comes back to meet it. Step, rise, step, fall. Step back, rise. Step back, fall. Step, rise, reach, look up. Step forward as you come down. Scooping up beautiful earth energy, letting it rise all the way up as you step back. Step back to meet it as your hands fall. Do it one more time. Step. One hand over the other in front of the lower belly, bringing your feet to neutral. Centering your breath here in your lower abdomen, settling the chi, settling the breath, bringing your awareness to your energetic core. Next, we're going to step forward with one foot. It does not matter which. I'll turn to the side so you can see. So one step is going to come forward, the other step is going to be angled on the back. We're going to be doing this kind of motion, shifting forward, shifting back. So we're going to begin by crossing our arms in front. So your arms aren't going to touch. They're just going to be hovered over each other. Crossing up and out, and then coming towards the front, crossing in front of us, crossing up and out. Leaning towards the earth, crossing in front, lifting towards the sky. So we'll be exhaling as we come down towards the earth. Inhaling as we rise up towards the sky. I'll turn so you can see what it looks like. Taking your time in both the downward position as you exhale and lifting up as you inhale. Never rushing the breath. You don't have to come down too low if that's not within your practice. You can even just cross in the front here and rise here. If you have any shoulder issues, Just make the move smaller. As long as you're breathing and you're moving in unison, you're doing it. So we're giving our lower back, our kidneys a gentle massage as we lean back, reaching up, stretching out. And as we lean forward and down, we're compressing our lower dantian, our sex organs, our bladder. Do it one more time, and then we'll switch sides. Bring your feet back to neutral. Stepping forward with the other foot. I'll turn to this direction. Keeping your stance so that you'll be leaning onto the front leg and shifting into the back. Crossing our arms up and out, and down, together. Inhaling up and out, exhaling down. I'll turn towards the front. Once you get the motion, I always invite you to close your eyes. You might challenge your balance, but again, you'll feel your lower torso, your lower back engage as you shift from front to back. Movements coming from your core, your source of life-giving energy, what you put out to the world. Two more rotations. Bringing your feet back together, your arms down. We're going to balance the breath. So we're going to lift up, palms up, lifting up, inhaling, flipping our palms, exhaling down. Letting the water of our kidneys cool the fire of our hearts. Letting the energy settle back down to the lower dantian. One more time. Palm over palm, front of the lower belly. Letting your mind, your breath, rest here for a moment in stillness. Balancing the yang of action with the yin of rest and stillness. Keeping one hand at the lower belly. The other hand is going to go up the center axis of your body. So you're going to inhale straight up. And then you're going to exhale as you push your palm out to the side, looking back, pressing all the way back behind you. And then coming back to meet the front hand. Switching sides, other hand comes straight up as you inhale up. Turning your palm, reaching back, looking back. Coming back to meet your front palm. So the legs stay relatively stationary, knees are pointing towards the front of the room. So that as you rotate, you're just rotating from the hips, the waist, the lower back, reaching back. Inhale, rise. Turning, exhale, push back. Inhale to rise. Exhale to push. One more time on each side. Resting at the center for just a moment. Feeling the warmth in your core with the power of your breath. Pulling up through the perineum and the torso as you exhale. And relaxing it all as you inhale. Next, we're going to I'll turn to the side. So you're going to step forward with one foot. Doesn't matter which, and it's a natural step, so it's not a huge step. But as you step, you're going to firmly plant your heel down as you roll forward onto the ball of your foot, lifting on the back heel. And as you do that, as you step forward, you're going to lift your hands as you rise your heel, lifting up, looking up. And then you're going to lower onto the back heel. And as you bring the other foot back to meet it, your hands are going to slide down. So step with the heel, roll as you rise, lifting on the back heel, looking up. Then rolling towards the back heel, bringing the front foot back as your hands come down. So it's a very mindful move as you step and reach, as you roll back, plant your feet mindfully together. Step, roll, reach, roll, step, settle. Don't worry about the breath. Your breath might find its own pattern. You might inhale as you rise up and exhale as you come together down. But don't worry too much about the breath. Just focus on the move and the intentional rolling up, unfurling. As if the energy is transferred from the heel to the knee, to the hip, to the front of the body, allowing the arms to unfurl ahead of you. Stepping back, grounding first before bringing everything back down. As you step mindfully, you're opening the kidney meridian that starts in the bottoms of your feet. Come all the way up the insides of the legs. And you're stimulating the bladder meridian that runs from the backs of your legs, back of the spine, up over your head to your tear ducts, helping the flow of waters through the body. You're pulling earth energy from the earth through the bottoms of your feet, or letting it ripple all the way up. Re-energizing you at your core. Do it one more time on each side. Coming back to your neutral position, we'll bring the backs of the hands together. Inhaling as you rise up the torso, and exhale out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Feeling the energy rise from your Mingmen, your lower Dantian, all the way up and out. At the base of your spine, sacrum, lumbar, thoracic, cervical, to your brain, washing through you, the deep core of your body. One more cycle. Bringing your hands one over the other in front of the lower Dantian, settling your breath. Here to meet you in your palms, feeling the warmth behind your palms into the core of your torso, igniting that core with the power of your vital breath. In and out through the nose, concentrating the energy, the life force chi in the lower torso. Next, we'll bring our feet wider, keeping the looseness in the knees, anchored through the feet, rooted. So we'll be doing this shifting side to side. And I want you to be mindful not to stick your back end out. So we're still rooted through the sacrum. One hand is going to go behind the lower back, palm facing out. So you're over your Mingmen, your life gate. And you can mirror me. So right hand comes behind the back. Other hand is going to come across as if you're catching rainwater into the palm. I'm actually going to step a little bit wider. So this palm now is going to turn, back of the hand is going to come across the vision. And you're now going to scoop down and across, lifting up on the other side, back to your starting position. Turning the palm away and down, scooping, coming across. Inhaling as you come across. Exhaling as you scoop down and rise up, going at your own speed. Inhale and exhale. So you're imagining scooping up healing blue waters into the palms. Blue is the healing color for the lower Dantian, the kidneys, the sex organs, the bladder. So you're scooping up healing blue waters, lifting them up, and then dumping them down the back of your arm, replenishing this whole area. So just give you a little visual of your mental intention, how to nourish your life force. Blue, cool, healing waters, washing over, re-energizing. So in Chinese medicine, we hold the emotion of fear, insecurity, and traumas in our lower torso, our kidneys, our sex organs. insecurities, fear, trauma, doubt. So as you scoop up the healing blue waters, you're replacing, transforming that fear into wisdom, understanding, clarity and perception. Replacing insecurity with confidence and purpose, willpower and drive. Recharging your life-giving center to be able to give yourself the confidence and the power to be able to navigate this world, to put forth your best self so that fear and doubt doesn't hold you back. But one more time on this side, and we'll switch sides. Bringing the top hand around the back hand comes around the front, palm facing up. And when you're ready, you're going towards the other direction, so palm flips, back of the hand glazes across your vision. Coming down, cross, scooping up healing blue waters. Allowing the waters to wash over you. Imagine any clouds being pushed away, revealing beautiful blue skies. Healing waters lift, wash, moving around the rain clouds so that rainbows of clarity, of understanding, of ancient wisdom, so that your path ahead of you of purpose, of drive, can be clear. Pushing away fear, replacing it with confidence. Pushing away insecurity, replacing it with integrity. This also is giving your lower back, your kidneys, and the front of your torso a gentle massage as you compress and stretch the opposing side. One more time. Bring your feet back to neutral. Bring your hands to your lower dantian, hand over hand, palm over palm, concentrating the chi that you've cultivated into your core, your energetic reservoir. Allowing the breath to be a pump, concentrating this chi here. Bring both hands down to your side, palms facing the front. Keeping it anchored through the bottoms of the feet. Knees are soft. So when you anchor through the feet, the rest of the body can flow without any jagged movement, without preventing any chi from flowing. So as your palms face the front, you're going to lift up as you inhale to the level of the chest, turning the palms. Exhale as you bring your hands along back behind you. I'll turn. Flipping the palms forward. Inhale to rise to the level of the chest. Flipping the palms, exhaling, drifting back behind you. Very simple movement, joining with the rhythm of your breath. allowing the breath to be full as you rise and empty as you drift back. Once you get the movement, either close your eyes or look softly at the floor in front of you. And just tune in to the center core of you. As you lift your arms forward, you gently drift back towards your heels. And as your arms drift back, you drift towards the front of your feet. But it's that core, that center of your being, the lower dantian, pelvis, lower spine, that is the driving toggle of adjusting the rest of your movement. So we are re-energizing with the breath, concentrating on the lower dantian, this elixir field that all of life stems from. Do 2 more rounds of breath. Enjoy arriving. So one hand over the other in front of the lower dantian. Now with one hand at the lower abdomen, the other hand is going to come out to your side. And this front hand across the lower dantian, you're going to sweep across as the other hand comes in front and sweeps across. Opposite hand switches. So you are doing this side to side sweeping motion. The front hand is gliding across the earth, collecting beautiful healing earth energy, and then packing it into our lower torso. Gathering with the opposite hand, packing it in across the belly. This whole life-giving area where we hold so much, where it can hold us back, where we hold a lot of traumas and fears and insecurities. So we're sweeping away those self-judgments, sweeping out the collecting earth energy and pulling it in. So you're providing this dual effect of clearing out the muck, the stagnant chi of our lives, while recharging it with the chi of earth, this ever-giving source of loving energy through the feet, through the palms, through the breath. Pulling in, gathering, glazing across, recharging this whole girdle of life force. These gentle, repetitive movements also help to calm our nervous system, put us at a place of ease where we can deeply heal. When we're stressed, our body is not capable of doing the healing that it so desperately needs. So by doing gentle, repetitive movements, by slowing and prolonging the breath, bringing the breath deep into the belly, you're creating this internal environment of relaxation, where your body can deeply heal, your spirit can find peace. Bring both hands to the lower belly, palm over palm, resting in a moment of stillness. The rubber palms again together. Bringing our healing palms, rubbing on our kidneys as we did. Bringing that loving chi into the torso, rubbing it. Packing in all the chi that we've cultivated into our core. Settling here, bringing your hands in a mudra between the index fingers and the thumbs, centering the energy into the lower dantian. Closing your eyes for a moment, tuning in. Feeling the warmth of your palms reach into your core. Feeling the life energy with your vital breath root down to the belly. Bringing loving awareness to yourself, to the areas of you that need healing. Deep inner wisdom that we all have. To heal ourselves so we can be better for others in this life. I bow to you all in gratitude. May you live long, prosperous. Find ways to heal yourself. This beautiful life that we're given.